There are certain qualities that society considers valuable: beauty, intelligence, confidence, communication skills, talent, wealth. And whenever someone possesses one of these qualities, people immediately start talking about the advantages. But what almost nobody talks about is the price. Because every quality that society values highly comes with a hidden cost. And today I want to talk about that cost. Most people think that if someone is academically strong, attractive, talented, or successful, then their life must automatically be easier. And in some ways, they're right. These qualities do create opportunities. But what people often fail to understand is that the same quality that opens doors can also create distance. The same thing that makes people admire you can also make them misunderstand you. And the more valuable the quality becomes in the eyes of society, the more complicated your relationships become. Point 1. People stop seeing you as a person. One of the strangest things that happens is that people stop seeing you as a complete human being. Instead, they start seeing you through the lens of your strongest trait. If you're academically strong, you become the topper. If you're attractive, you become the pretty girl. If you're successful, you become the successful one. And slowly, your identity gets reduced to one characteristic. People stop asking who you are. They start assuming who you are. Point 2, you become a resource. The second thing that happens is that people begin approaching you for what you can provide. The intelligent person becomes a source of notes. The wealthy person becomes a source of opportunities. The socially skilled person becomes a source of connections. The talented person becomes a source of help. And after enough experiences like this, something changes. You begin wondering, do people like me, or do they like what I can do for them? Point 3. Assumptions replace reality. This is where things become even more difficult. People don't interact with who you actually are. They interact with who they think you are. They fill in the blanks. They create stories. They make assumptions. And often those assumptions have very little to do with reality. The strange part is that once a label is attached to you, people start looking for evidence that confirms the label, not evidence that challenges it. Point 4. The trust problem. After enough experiences, trust becomes difficult. Not because you hate people, not because you're arrogant, but because your brain learns from patterns. And if many of your interactions feel transactional, your brain starts expecting the next one to be transactional too. So now you're not only carrying other people's assumptions, you're carrying your own doubts. And that creates isolation. Point 5. Why some people change. This is why some successful people become distant. Some become rude. Some become people pleasers. Some become doormats. Not because they were born that way, but because they never learned how to deal with the psychological consequences of constantly being valued for one thing. The biggest lesson I've learned is this: every strength creates a vulnerability. Every privilege creates a challenge. Every quality that society values highly comes with a hidden cost. And the solution isn't becoming cold. The solution isn't becoming suspicious of everyone. The solution is learning boundaries. Because the moment your value becomes the only thing people can see, you have to remember something important. You are more than the thing that makes you valuable. You are a person first. Everything else comes after that. Thank you so much for watching. If this video gave you a new perspective, consider subscribing for more videos on psychology, human behavior, and self-mastery. Until next time, observe, think, evolve,